My name is Brian Blick. Today we're looking at using Ashigarami to sweep our partner, knock them down. So we're going to begin seated facing our partner, and we've looked at this entry previously, but it's a very good one to review. Our partner is coming in, we have seated butterfly guard, our partner is standing up. They have the advantage of mobility and height. When we're down, we have some mobility, we certainly don't have height, but there are some things that we can do to make things easier for us, including forming an early connection with our partner. When there's no connection at all between you and your partner in this position, oftentimes it results in having to track a partner as they move around you, and it can be a little unsettling. So we always like to gain some control initially by making contact with our partner. They're coming in a lowered stance behind their hands. We're going to tie up at their hands, taking our foot to the inside position and connecting shin to shin. Then we add a secondary control with our left hand behind our partner's leg to prevent them from pulling it away. We tilt to unweight this leg, landing on our elbow, not down on our shoulder. We're going to elevate, draw our partner's leg in, and make sure that as we drive into Ashigarami, we take care of three specific things. First, we connect our heel and our knee. Next, we connect our second foot to our partner's second leg. 3, we keep our hips up off the floor. If you can remember those 3 things, you'll have a good start to your front Ashigarami. Now we're going to hold our hip, we're going to give a strong bridge, and we're going to turn so that our partner's knee goes towards the outside. In a previous scenario, we saw our entry directly into Ashigarami, directly into the Achilles lock here out of Ashi. Today we're going to look at an alternative. If our partners, say, hiding their foot, okay, how would they do that? They clamp their foot in tight to us, and it becomes very difficult to dig it out. Or we feel like our partner's tendency is to start to pull away early. In this case, we're going to prop up and we're going to take a collar tie with our right hand. So we're going to connect ourselves to our partner. Very important that we want to have our head at the height of our partner's head. We don't want to be down here trying to reach and having our partner with a height advantage. So we check to make sure that we are head height with our partner. Next, we take a collar tie. This collar tie is going to connect us to our partner. We're going to take our left leg and we're going to bring it back. So we're going to allow the left foot, which was a post-heel connection to our partner's hip, to fall off of our partner's leg with our left hand on the floor and our right toes on the mat. They're hidden in here. You can't see them, but they're planting on the floor. We're going to heist. The idea is that we're simply bringing our knee back to a position where our leg is up here. Right out of the gate, we are in a position now where our head is higher than our partner's. We can begin to control, drive, and reverse. So seated, hands, shin inside position, secondary control behind the leg, tilt, elevate, drop the leg in place. Ashigarami details connection, connection, hips off the floor. Hold the hip, give a strong bridge. Your bridge, remember, if I bridge directly into my partner here, his weight goes onto the rear leg and he doesn't move. So I don't want to simply drive back into him where he's got a solid base. It's hips up and then over the shoulder that drives our partner down to the floor. Now, rotate this. The right hand here reaches and it forms a connection. Your partner may choose to re-grip you over the top. It's okay. Okay? You can't control what they're doing, but you can control what you're doing. You're controlling collar tie, head height. Now from here, the outside leg rather drops off. Our weight's on our right foot and left hand. Now from here we can tuck our leg back and begin the process of driving forward. So one watch out here is making sure that you're not overextending your arm where your partner can lie back down, bring their knees out, and begin to attack the triangle. So don't be naive with your right arm as you come up here, kind of extending and leaving space for your partner to put you in the triangle. Instead, your elbow is bent. As you rise, you keep head height, lift, drive, and now you're in a position where you can begin to start to pass your partner's guard. A secondary part of this, or kind of a follow-up, is when your partner resists the initial takedown and they want to heist back up themselves. So we land back in the same position. We've knocked our partner down. We're here in Ashi. We're preparing to heist. And as we go, we feel like there's some concern that our partner is going to heist too. If you'll notice, they're in a symmetrical position. They have their hand behind them. We have our hand behind us. We have a foot on the floor. They have a foot on the floor. So there is a symmetry here, and if left unchecked, We might both end up heisting up here, and we'll have another condition where we're in matched positions on the feet, which is no good. We always want to have a little bit of an advantage when we're working with a partner, especially after we've gone to the trouble of Ashigarami and knocking them down. So, when we begin our heist, we're going to take our foot off the floor, we're going to bring our leg back. We're going to leave our left arm here. So our left arm is kind of resting on our thigh, and our hand is available. Okay, you're not just, you don't want to telegraph this, it's just your hand is sitting here. So as we feel that our partner is beginning to heist, look, our hand is going to be here to catch. So look at it again. We prop, we feel like our partner's going, and we have some space here. We've left our left arm a little loose. As they slip back, we simply catch their ankle. Same as previously, don't leave this arm extended for your partner to arm lock or to triangle. You're going to retract it, catch. We're going to take a 2-on-1 grip on our partner's foot, one hand under, one hand over. Now from here, we can lift, drive, and settle our partner down. So one last time. We've knocked our partner down. We've ended up in Ashigarami here. Just actually rotate this one. We've ended up here in Ashigarami. We made a decision not to go for the Achilles lock. Instead, we're looking to heist, come up on top, catch our partner's collar tie. From here, we drop our left foot, and we come up to our knee. So if the hand stays back and your partner begins to heist and take that leg, you can be late. So for this reason, once we're up, we're going to bring our left forearm to our thigh. Now as he goes, the unweighted leg is there for us to catch. We retract, control our partner's foot. Even if he goes to stand up with us, we're able to have some control, and now we're in a position where we can begin to pass the guard. So having a follow-up method after we knock our partner down, very useful. You can fully expect a qualified partner to heist with you. Okay? They know that if they stay down, they're going to be at risk of having to defend the guard, risk of getting their guard passed, and being on the bottom. So often they'll look to heist. This is a nice answer. Catching the ankle, setting your partner down, and then taking a position above them where you can begin to pass the guard. So hopefully this was helpful to you, that you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks a lot.